Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Holy, better late than never. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I just can't make 11 these days, I guess. No, it's been busy, dude. I just been busy today. Trying to get content up. How's everybody doing tonight? Good to see you all here. Hit that like screen, y'all. Make sure you get them numbers up. Let's get them numbers up. Last night it was this time we had 300 people. Let's go. Hit them numbers up. Hit that screen. Hit that like screen. Interesting. It's like I'm stuck, like Chuck. Let's go. Appreciate that, bro. Ace 28, Dawn Schneider, hello. How are you today? Wow. There we go. Come on. Make sure you guys hit that like screen. Appreciate you guys for sure for doing that. Hit that, tap that screen, your phone screen. Get them numbers up. What it do, Justin Holden, or Just Holden? A Gregorian. I am from MI, Michigan. Hello, Katrina. How are you? From Sydney, Australia. Sydney, Australia. You should DM me and tell me how things are really going there. Do you believe in astral projection? Yes, I do. King of Mars, what's happening? Michigan. I know. Look at that big old snake behind me. Or sea serpent. What up, Canada? What's up? What's up? South Dakota, Aussie. Yes. How y'all doing? Yeah, where's that Michigan check, fam? Where's that Michigan check? Especially with my ladies. Throw it up. Throw it up. BC, Detroit in the house. What's up, Detroit? Philly, checking in. Utah, New Zealand. I love it. New Zealand, Belize. I love it. Belize. Topic fascinating. Thank you. Georgia here. What's happening, Georgia, with the Guidestones? Warren, Michigan. Hello, sassy and classy. Calhoun County, y'allsome. Good to see you. Oregon, I like Oregon. Phoenix, Arizona. Hello, Phoenix. I have an aunt that lives in Phoenix. Oh, all kinds of new WOs going on. And see here what's happening. What's up? Got that perp? Rise up. Have you seen the theory that humans originated? What? In North America. Yes, I believe that it could have happened just like that. It was the Egyptians. What's happening, Doug Masters? AJ, Chicago, Illinois, Chirac, Ronnie Powell, MC. Alaska gang. What up, Alaska? That's what's up. I be Punisher 2A. What's happening? Oh, you hating on me, bro? You hating on me, bro? He said, I seen the sea serpent video with his eyes rolled up like. So, let me argue this, okay? Mr. Punisher. Are they not a sea serpent? I don't care if they're an oar. Are they not a sea serpent? Are they not? Are they? I'm just messing with you, bro. But like, seriously, couldn't they be identified as such? No? I gotta try. Hey, you know what? When you get good content like that, you just gotta fly to post it, dude. I ain't got time to look up oars, alright? It's a sea serpent, I'm posting it. Clickbaited again, people said. Dude, I get a lot of trolls, y'all. Man, I get a lot of trolls. Son of a... Absolutely, we were more advanced than we are today. Back in before the flood. Norman Gondir, what's up? Saludos from San Diego, hello. There's always bigger fish. Hey, ain't that the truth? I appreciate that, Lazarus. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Had a good day today. It was awesome. Pretty good day. I was busy, though. I didn't really get a chance to... I actually planned on posting my content a lot earlier than I got to it. That week off, it killed me, guys. So I have to post content every day because all those people that were watching my content every day, that whole week off that I got, it disconnects people. So I gotta keep cracking talk. Nice. I gotta keep posting every day to bring people back. You know, so I took a little longer tonight. Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, my views are just struggling. They're struggling Nancy's. Yeah, it sucks. But that dude, and I already know, like, that ore video, the sea serpents or whatever that I posted, I already know somebody else is going to snatch that video up and go viral as hell with it, probably. Either that Phoebed or, well, I've seen a lot of people tagging the animal dude, Animal Talk, the India, I don't even know, his username's like annoying, but they tagged him a lot in that. So I hope he runs with it. It's a pretty cool thing. Those creatures are very, very rare. So if you guys haven't watched that, go check it out. I said sea serpents, but they're called ores apparently. O-R-E. They're very rare. They travel at depths that are very deep. Okay. And I was reading through my comments right before this live, and a couple of them were saying how those usually only surface to either die, okay? They don't usually run in packs. They don't run in twos. They're always solo. So I'm guessing there's a male-female. They look different, so I'm seeing a male-female there. Also, earthquakes send them to the surface. Massive earthquakes. And pending tsunamis. That was kind of spooky. Pending tsunamis, right? Send them to the surface as well. Very rare sighting. I don't think they said anybody's caught them on camera or anything like that for, I don't know, it's been 20 plus years or something like that. So I didn't realize it, but I mean, I kind of robbed that content, I'm not going to lie, but I seen it on the YouTube shorts, and I was like, well, hell, those are the weirdest looking things I've ever seen. And if you go watch it, watch my arrow. I point at one of them at about midway through the video. I point at it because look at that thing's teeth and face. Look at that thing's teeth and face. While this thing, I mean, you guys, it ain't far off from what's behind me. It really is not. Thank you, Mermaid. I love it. You donate all the time, girl. I really appreciate you for that. And you're always on late. So, whose? Mine? They're green? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Modizo. Thank you so much. Good to see you. You're new? And probably not. I just didn't notice you. I'm Abraham like it. Okay. What's happening? What's up? What is that shit? Can you explain where and what eels come from? So eels are really weird. And I think so them creatures, you guys, I urge you to check this out. Thank you, New Mexico. So I urge you guys to check this out as well on my page. I just posted it right before. Wow, that light is bright, killing my eyes, guys. Sorry. I gotta get that out of my face. Whew. Oh my lordy. Sometimes I like blast myself, dude. Like, whew, for my videos, it's like almost like gives me a headache. So I urge you guys to check it out. Check out the oars. They're really cool. They're very rare. They look like sea serpents. That's why I called it sea serpents. I wasn't gonna, I could have reverse image searched them or whatever, and probably should have maybe, but whatever. They are cool. They grow up to 40 feet in length. And what I found was really fascinating about them is they had like a little ribbon, or like a little a ribbon like fin that would roll off the back of their head, right? And kind of float alongside them. Very neat. But yeah, check them out, and check out the Portals video I just shared, y'all. That's authentic shit. I don't care what anybody says. That's real shit right there. It just posted it. It's in Japan, right? This security camera caught a portal literally manifesting. It looks like it's on a damn road sign, like a billboard road sign, like a billboard along the highway. And it gets a close up of it. It's not the best. It's a potato, right? I mean, you're talking security camera here. I love it how people are always just like, yo, dude, why was that shot on a potato, And I'm like, dog, you expect them to have 4K security cameras at all times? I mean, take it for what it is, you know what I mean? It's obviously not going to be in 4K HD TV. Look at it and see what it is. It's you can literally see a fireball that starts spinning. And then this portal opens up, and this dude even shows video of space, like UFOs, literally coming out of it. So check it out. It's legit. So yeah, do you guys believe in that stuff? I mean, how do you guys feel about portals? Do they freak you out, or you believe it? Yeah, go check it out. Go check it out. It's my last video posted. The one that I don't have pinned, obviously. It's at the top of my page. Well, the second row under the pinned. It was definitely real, dude. Yeah, I agree, 100%. It's right on my page, you guys. Top of my page. It's in the second row of 3 videos. Those are my 3 newest videos. From the serpent, from the left to right, portals, the sea creatures and the submarines, and then the sea creatures, the serpents, but they're oars. They're legit. They're real. They're very, very unique. Very cool. Check them out. Yeah, no, I know, right? I sound silly, but I do believe a lot of everything. I mean, yeah, wormholes. There you go, bro. Yeah, all day. I mean, it's just like the black goo we were talking about yesterday. They can create their own dimensions and wormholes in space-time and just fly back and forth, cutting the time down immensely. That's how UFOs travel from a billion light-year constellation to here. They jump through wormholes. That's just plain and simple, you know what I mean? The Zeta Reticuli system, for example, is 45 million light-years, I think, is what it was. And yeah, obviously they they don't live 45 million years to get here, so they're jumping through stargates and wormholes, and portals and whatnot. So yeah, check out those videos, dude. They're cool. It was almost like magic, guys. It looked like some sort of, I don't even know how you'd explain it. The portal. It literally was this fireball, right? And it had to have been something that started it. It had to have been something that was set in place or set in motion it just started spinning, and then all of a sudden it flashes, boom. It's almost, do you know, you guys, what it reminded me of, right? If you watch it and watch close, the original video is actually 7 minutes long. It's a really long video. I had to condense it. But if you watch it close, does it not remind you of solar flares? It reminds you of the sun, and it reminds you of solar flares coming off of them. Really unique, really interesting. But nice. Yeah, like through astral projection. Oh yeah, somebody asked me if I believe in that. Absolutely believe in astral projection. I believe in remote viewing as well. I believe in remote viewing. Really? Mo Dizzle for real? With don't tell me with Kyle Heiner. Don't tell me with Kyle Heiner. What's happening here? Omar's. No. I don't think I've ever been there, to be honest. I get that a lot, though. I'm a doppelganger for many. Remember the portal video that was out of the machine on a bed? Yes, exactly. Same concept. That's why I thought this one was very, very cool. We'll see. It's getting a decent like ratio, but no, I've never been there, honey. I'm a doppelganger, like I said. I've never been to Omar's. Hollow sun. Yes, the sun is hollow. All the planets in our solar system are hollow, you guys. All of them. And it's from extraterrestrial hollowing. Our planets don't form hollow. They are hollowed out. Yeah, for sure. And I think so. Did you guys notice the rocket or the spaceship? I won't say rocket, but the spaceship at the top of your screen at the end of that video. It's kind of towards the end. They're hollow, friend. Yeah, they are. You want to know how I know? Because I looked up every pole on every planet, the north and south. Go check them out. Go check them out, brother. Ain't even gonna hear these clowns today. Block. Not gonna hear them. I do have a podcast on Spotify, guys. Check it out. It's No Cap with Night God. Oh yeah, Philadelphia Experiment. I'm telling you, bro. Just check out the North and South Pole on every planet, and dude. I have a video too that's worth checking out on my page. It's a KGB leaked document from the 80s from a satellite at the North Pole, the Arctic, and it literally shows the Sims hole that is at the North Pole. It's drawing in like beautiful colors. It's definitely where the Aurora Borealis comes from. And that's another proof, I believe. Jupiter actually had some northern lights and stuff going on not too long ago. If not, it's still running some northern lights. That's comes from the hollow Earth, man, I believe. Gravity is like a morphogenetic pull. What's that, brother? Gravity is weird, dude. So, remember how I was talking about the black goo yesterday, you guys? The black goo? Basically primordial soup, if you will. Primordial soup that's created from ultimately the increasing of temperature of CO2-rich seawater and the decreasing of pressure and temperature through fissures in stone. Yeah, okay. That stuff had its own morphogenetic or gravitational pull. It did. I don't know if I said that yesterday. And so there you go. Gravity is like an interdimensional effect. So that goo is interdimensional. It's multidimensional. Inked Curls, how you doing? So it has its own gravitational field. Isn't that odd? I don't think I did. I remember reading about that. It's electromagnetic and it has its own gravitational pull. And it can actually, I mean, I imagine it can even manipulate it and change it. The Tower of Babel before the Great Flood. I would say yes. Absolutely, probably yes. I think when the Great Flood took place, so we talked about this a little yesterday, how quick things erode in the ocean, dude. how quick things erode in the ocean. It's astronomically fast. You know, the Titanic sank in 1914. It's now, and it's dilapidated as all get. Its steel hull is just ate through. You can see where in, I don't know, 4 maybe 500 years it'll be reduced to almost nothing. Almost nothing. Oh, the Hollow Earth thing's so real, brother. Hey, watch some of my Richard Byrd stuff, bro. Watch some of my Richard Byrd stuff, bro. It's real. Admiral Richard Byrd. If you look up his lost, if you watch my video on his Lost Diaries, watch that video, and tell me the account he has in that video is fake. I will strongly disagree. Or not video. Well, the account in his diaries that he wrote himself. Truly authentic. I just don't see somebody making that up in their head, you know. Dude, you got to think sometimes, like, you know, these stories, they don't just, so people are good at writing fiction. People can write fiction, right? Obviously, you know, you got your Stephen Kings out there, you got those guys. God, I hate it when I see a hair in my eye. It drives me nuts and I can't get it, like a little strand. I got it though. But Stephen King, you know, guys like him, H.P. Lovecraft, that could write great fiction, right? Fiction. I truly believe H.P. Lovecraft. If I could sit down and I think he's passed. I imagine he's pretty old. I think those are really old stories. So yeah, he's long gone. I imagine. I would think. I would guess. I don't really know his freaking death day or anything, but I know he's gone. Got to be. His text is really old. But I would sit down today and talk to him, and I would almost guarantee you that man would tell me, dude. I would get him to tell me that he believes in his stories. He had to write them as fiction, as for a reason. But he actually wrote those non-fiction, dude, to himself, I believe. But I know they're outlandish sounding and crazy sounding, but I don't know if these gentlemen that are writing these, thank you so much, Mermaid, you're the best. Appreciate it. Any donations, I follow you guys, by the way. Any donations, I follow. So some of his stories are just wild, but I don't know. So my question is where are they getting these ideas of these texts? Where are they getting these stories? If they're hearing them from native tribes, encyclopedias from old times, storybooks from old times. I don't know. But they're stemming from somewhere, I imagine. I would love. So I have been talking to this friend of the family who's a natural holistic healer, right? I talk to her once a week, and we just talk about vibes, auras. I know she hasn't really told me, but I know she's astral traveled and had out of body, ego deaths, whatever you want to call them, experiences. So I'm kind of just trying to be, you know, my content and me, the people that like my content, I feel like are vibes. You know what I mean? So I want to learn. I want to be able to lead by example and learn, and be able to explain and talk to you guys about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try. Open-minded. Hey, Cubella, how are you? Yeah, absolutely. We're open-minded people in this live, and my followers. And that's what we are here. You know, we don't pass judgment on people's beliefs. Don't laugh at others' ideas or questions. That's just how it's got to be. Thank you, man. Because I feel like everybody needs a community that's totally unjudging, right? I think it's something special that matters. That you can say and truly tell, like, if you've had any experiences or your belief systems, where you can just express those without and get good advice, right? Like most of the people that have these type of things happen to you, like that girl that I talked to, she actually texted me today or messaged me, the one that said she was levitating. When she was a child, she'd levitate. I could tell she'd never probably told anybody that ever, right? Maybe one or two people, maybe friends, siblings, but I think it helped, dude. And then to give a perspective that you're not giggling while giving it, right? You're not going, "Oh my God, really?" No, dude, I feel like there could be like a position for that in the world, right? I mean, like, it's like counseling, but not. I don't know how to explain it, I guess, but I feel like there could be something there where people are willing to share their experiences. Somebody, you know. Metal Man? What? I appreciate that, Roblox fan. It's the next Sixth Sense. Cool. You're talking the quantum hard drive, right? Quantum entanglement. You want more aliens? Okay. Alright, we could do that. If Noah's Ark is real, where did it end up? I appreciate that, Gizbar. War of 1812, what about it? So Noah's Ark, okay, I guess if you want to talk about that for a second. No. Noah's Ark was a highly technologically advanced craft. Yeah, for sure, right? You think so? Cool, I appreciate that, Danteros. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I love hearing everybody's cool experiences. You know, whether you think you're psychic or whatever, you know, you levitated too, or you move stuff with your hands. All that. He didn't even know the whole earth was there when he built it. Interesting thought, I guess. Do Dr. Sebi and his... Okay, alright. I try to think so. What's happening, Adrian? How you doing? Cool, bro. Hold on. What you got? Yeah, no, yeah, it's... Dude, Noah's Ark absolutely was... people don't like to hear it. I mean, so it could have been a boat. It could have been a boat. Not a wood boat, but it could have been a boat. In a highly advanced boat that maybe could possibly even hover above the water and land in it, just like the crafts do today. But it was Noah's family, his DNA, his people, and then all the DNA in the embryos are in male, female. You know, they'd probably have the male, the male sperm, I guess you'd say, and then the female embryos, and they like literally used embryonic like freezing and storage, like cryogenic type freezing concept. They definitely didn't have two of every animal on the ship. Not really even feasible, I don't think. And it'd take more than two, otherwise they just end up inbreeding to a whole nother degree. Because you just can't do that. You can't have two of every and then expect it not to be inbred. Like you watch cats, right? If you have dogs, you know, you can't just start breeding brother and sister and keep going with the line, dude. It just doesn't make sense, right? So, the beings were highly advanced before the flood. They knew it was coming, and it wasn't just Noah either. There was people all over the world that they gave arks to, or they helped build arks with. It wasn't just Noah. I've read accounts that said that. I've read accounts that says that. Now, whether it was a completely pure and uninfluenced DNA sequence or genome that was all God and Jesus, that because they wanted to keep Noah, so God kept Noah because Noah was untainted by the reptilian or the fallen angel bloodline, right? totally unhinged and untainted by the reptilian bloodline, the fallen angels. So they wanted Noah to live through the flood because he had pure God DNA, God-given. So he could be an ancestor or whatever. His bloodline could be and produce Jesus someday, the Messiah, the Son of God. Okay, that's why he made sure Noah's line was in the mix, because he knew his bloodline could produce and Jesus could be a part of his bloodline because it was pure God-given DNA, unmanipulated, right? So basically he took extra good care of Noah. Noah lived for 800 years, so Noah had monoatomic gold. Okay, he had all the perks of life. He had all the perks of being in existence provided by maybe God or maybe one of the 7 archangels, whoever it may be. Archangels to us, but just higher beings of entity in dimension. Light beings of probably, I think there's up to 16 dimensions. Those are the highest and the most vibrating beings on the planet, and in the whole existence of the cosmos, I guess I'll say, because you can't broaden it down to just universes and super universes. You're talking cosmos. I know you guys, a lot of you might not have been in here for my Urantia talk, but the 7 super universes, the 7 archangels, the galaxies within the super universes, the billions of life-providing stars and planets in the whole of our basically cosmos. It's vast and it's crazy out there. What up? It's Dre. I appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's like, how did I not want, like, I don't know, how did I ever grow up just not having a clue to all this stuff that I'm finding out now? It's just weird to think about. Like, I'm so glad this experience happened no matter what happens with it. At the end of the day, I just am so glad to know. It's like, I just don't understand, why it's being kept under wraps. Like I find myself guessing, and like I provide all of you guys with this information and all my followers that like my page and watch my videos with all this information, and sometimes I'm like, hopefully I'm providing it as right as I feel it can be. I don't want to steer you guys wrong in your belief system at all. But some of this stuff is hard to verify. I mean, it's basically me connecting dots on dots on dots all throughout this whole knowledge experience, and I just try to portray it as best as I can to you guys. Hopefully someday I can be or experience something. Appreciate you, Shane. Appreciate you. Experience something or see something. Maybe it'll be when I astral. I know this dude. He's been hitting me up. You guys have probably seen him on TikTok. He's a African American gentleman. He calls himself like the hypnotist. He hypnotizes, but he hypnotizes like Dolores Cannon does. He's invited me to take part in his hypnotisms. I'm a little nervous about it, so I've been a little reserved. Maybe it's the idea of doing it like over a phone. He doesn't live near me, so it'd have to be something like over a screen, and I don't know. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe that's what I don't like about it. I don't know. Yeah, I've had near-death experiences for sure. The Mayans and all that stuff, you had for sure. Well, cool. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy listening to me. Make sure you check out my podcast. I always post all my stuff to podcast. Thank you for the gift. I follow all my gifters too, by the way, and the gifts really, guys, they help me a lot. I don't show it, but I really want to do this for a living. I really do. But it's hard to do because it's hard to, with my content, right? It's hard to make and gain sponsors, dude. It's just on fringe. You know what I'm saying? It's fringe stuff. And I don't like to beg you guys, and I appreciate you for that, my guy. I appreciate all my gifts, like I said. But it's so fringe, dude. Our topics, like, you guys, let's be honest here in this group. We are above average level comprehenders and thinkers. I don't care what anybody says. Outside looking in, they can criticize us all they want, but what we are is years ahead of where we'll be someday on the average keel, like on the whole. Okay, we're just. I mean, we might be 1,000 years ahead of our way of thinking. 1,000 years. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even fucking joking when I say that many years ahead of our way of thinking right here. And they'll all see. I mean, hopefully we don't get stricken down or the Revelations doesn't take us out by then. But, you know, we are 1,000 years ahead, dude, in our way of thinking. You know what I mean? Lost a lot of friends this year, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, they do. Absolutely, science and religion marry. Science, and I'll even argue, science, religion, and some mythology, bro. Some folklore. Some passed down folklore and mythology, dude. They're tied, bro. All three. Maybe some people would call religion a lot of mythology, but it's not mythology, dude. The total dubbed mythology stories, like the ones I tell about the Aztecs and these great wars and their powers and all that stuff, there is something to be said about that, and it's truth. Okay? After I started discovering, if you're into this, if you are really into the science and the religion and marrying them, look up Black Goo, bro. If you weren't in my live last night, look up Black Goo. I'm going to share. I need to figure out how to share the web address to this, or the YouTube, whatever. I'm being so stupid right now. Basically the web address. Yeah, I'll copy and paste it to you guys. The URL, and I just don't know where I can put it right here on the comments, but it's kind of hard to mess around with that and copy and paste it. But I wish there was a place on my page I could put it. Maybe I'll put it in my direct me. But you guys need to go watch that video with that German physicist. You guys really need to go watch that. That guy is a G, dude. He is a smart son of a bitch, and he's really a joy to listen to. I've watched it, and I need to watch it. I'm gonna probably watch it 2 or 3 more times just to totally grasp the concepts that he is talking about. It's so freaking cool. But it basically, so when people say, oh, you actually believe the shit you say, right? Like with the mind control, the telekinesis, the super speed, strength, walking on water, all that stuff that seems fantastical, that's magical, right? Out of our comprehension of reality that could be real. When I'm studying stuff like that, and I just know, dude, it's like I just feel the reality. I feel it's real. I do. I feel it in my. Maybe it's like a sixth sense in me. I don't know. I feel it's real. So what the best part is, it's like right when I'm supposed to hear this stuff, like in succession, y'all. It's like I swear to God, the information that's pouring in, and I get it's some higher power giving it to me. Not saying it's God. I'm not playing that. I'm just saying there's somebody guiding it. It's almost too perfect, y'all. It's the weirdest thing. I'm telling these stories, this Aztec, this kid, my follower, Monstro, he's a G, he's my guy, dude. He's a good kid, good man right there, family man. Just out of the blue starts sharing these amazing stories with me. Totally changes my view on the Aztecs, Mayans, native cultures, and who they were, man. I believe, and I'm not saying 1,000%, that everything I was taught was wrong, and I don't want to say that to people. But I believe that I learned right a little more in something special. You know what I mean? So he comes out of the blue. He's sharing all these amazing stories with me, and I'm just like, wow, dude, this is amazing stuff. I I was feeling kind of like, wow, am I getting a little carried away on my beliefs? Yeah, I'm not a total just, la guy. I'm logical in my thought process. You don't think I get judged by my peers and my family, and you know what I'm saying. And for all this stuff, absolutely, dude, they look at me different, and that's okay, dude. That's fine. That's fine. You know what I mean? I feel fine and comfortable with what I believe, and if they can't comprehend and think on the stratosphere that I do, then that's fine. They're more stuck in the 3D, the matrix of the 3D. You know what I'm saying? They like it to be, I see what I believe and believe what I see. I see what I believe and I believe what I see. That's a lot of people's all about that. I see what I believe and believe what I see. Okay, well, that's just. It's so limiting. It's so limiting. All right, it's so limiting. Man was meant to have an imagination. Man was meant to think past the physical, the I believe what I see crap. I mean, that's great. I'd love to see everything I talk about, because then it really would be validating. It would make me feel like, wow, I believe what I see, right? Thank God. But dude, I have to work with what I got, and I connect the dots. It's like these informations just get rolled out for me on a platter, dude. And I don't know. I love it. But anyway, like just like the manna and all that and all the fantastical, all of a sudden I get rolled out to this black goo. This chick sends me a link on my email, and I'm like, holy shit. Now I can explain it on a scientific, that's what I was getting at, on a scientific level. It can be explained. It can be explained on an absolutely legitimate, scientifically proven level that this element of hyperdimension, mana, if you will, can literally be entwined in Moses' staff and part the Red Seas. Okay? If it can do that, it can damn sure be consumed, or whatever they did to use it and manipulate it into making you pick up boulders that weigh tons, run fast, jump high. It's like transhumanism, right? Transhumanism, meaning the marriage of not just robot, right? Not just robot, but like the marriage of an element. Marriage of an element with man. It's a whole nother level, dude. It's different. They said that actually some companies were creating it using alchemy. This is the monatomic gold, excuse me. But the monatomic gold is another very powerful element. It's a crazy one, man. And I told you guys, I mean, that shit was making people regrow teeth, y'all. I mean, holy cow, bro. I was having a conversation with my buddy this morning about it. Good friend of mine, and he's very, he's one of my friends that, I don't talk to my people about this stuff, guys. That's why I love these lives. The Force. There you go, bro. The Force. It explains the Force. Sure. So that gold, bro. Okay. They did actually in my video, or whatever, the video I was sent. I wish Amber was in my lives on here. She's only a YouTuber. Her name is Amber. I don't know her last name, but she was one of the people, another person longing for somebody to talk to about this stuff, because she had nobody to talk to about this level of stuff, really. So she started messaging me back and forth on Proton Mail, started talking about this black goo, and finally she sent me this video, and I watched it. I'm telling you guys, I know I've said it 1,000 times, but just I'm going to share it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it and tag it on my direct me in the link in the bio. So you'll click on it, and I'll just have the link chilling right at the top of the page. When you open it, click on it, and it'll bring you to it. And watch it. Check it out. But yeah, I've never attempted telekinesis. See, that's another thing I'd like to study. Yeah, hey bro, I feel you on that. That's a tough one. but okay, so yeah, that's what I was going to get at in this video, you guys. He does give a reference. And it's a good reference. This is authentic shit, because they have all kinds of gimmicks for monatomic gold online. Everybody and their brother sells the shit online, and it's fake as hell. It's not even close to the real thing. There aren't very many people and very many institutions that are willing to go through the trouble to do the right processes to take and make monoatomic gold out of what, the filtration process through the sea. It creates so much wastewater. I guess they have to go through thousands of gallons of water to get very minute amounts of monoatomic gold. But this was kind of crazy. I heard him talk about this, and I was like, no shit. There's a company out of Germany. Okay, this is like some gold right here, literally, guys. So if you really are into it and you want to try it, a company out of Germany, right? They have it refined, and they make it through alchemy. Okay, that's how they make it. And he gives the name in the video. I don't remember it. Sorry. But in the video, he gives the name of this company from Germany that is making it, and he said they used it in his experiments, and it was 100% pure. It was absolutely real. So, no kidding. Cool, bro. Cool. So when you do this, do you meditate, dog? He just says, I feel like I may have tapped into it by accident, telekinesis, he's saying. Do you feel like, were you meditating when you did that? What up? Good to see you. I'm glad you're catching my live. I know, right? Where are you from? It's kind of late. Usually I'm not on super late. Okay. Like you read somebody's mind? Yeah, I got you, brother. I'm not promising you it's going to do that for you. You know what I'm saying? But it can't hurt. I mean, shit. Do that for you. You know what I'm saying? But it can't hurt. I mean, shit. Wyoming, Colorado in the house. Yeah, I kind of was planning on my live Colorado in the house. Yeah, I kind of was planning on my live dying tonight. I don't know why. It's like if people aren't if people aren't just sitting there completely entertained for 1,000, they just bail. It's like sad. Nice. So yeah, hey, shout out. What up? Alabama in the hizzy. What's happening, bro? Good to see you guys. So he moved on to something. Kinetics means moving. What do you mean? Moved an object. Oh, so okay, sorry. Telekinesis. You actually moved something. Oh yeah, okay. I'm thinking telekinesis means physically moving, right? Telepathic is your thought, your mind. Okay, cool. Two hours, bro. Oh my God. 2 hours to turn over a crystal. Wild. Could you imagine though, like figuring out how to harness that and then be able to use it at free will? Wow. Cool, dude. I would love, dude. That remote viewing. Wild. That would be just. I would love that. Appreciate that, Pablo Stanley. 88. I'm 87. Good stuff. Good stuff. From Alberta, Canada. What's up? Yeah, could you imagine a binaural beats meditation? No kidding. All right, I'll check that out. I'll check that out for sure. Okay. Yeah, I missed you too, Sheeby. I missed everybody. I love it. 87, that's what's up. Good generation, guys. Sure. Now, so when you're doing this, you guys, are you harnessing energy from the earth? Where's the energy coming from? Is it morphogenetic? Morphogenic, I mean, energy. Yeah. when you're getting this energy. 34 years young. Nice, bro. I turned 34 on November 1st. God dang it. I know. I'm getting old too, brother. I feel you. Oops. Cool. I'm glad, man. I appreciate that. Sometimes it's kind of, dude, like, I've had people tell me, like, on my backup account, I've had people regularly get on that, like, my OG fans, and tell me, like, they're, like, actually, they enjoy my backup account lives better than my main account lives because it's not so diluted. It's more one-on-one. Hey, I'll trade him 58. Pendulum. So something in the something hanging you can move easier than obviously something on the ground. No kidding. The energy's from everywhere. Cool. So it is your morphogenic energy. Morphogenic field. Okay. That's the stuff in the ley lines pretty much. No kidding. Cool, dude, for sure. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. What was I saying? Right out on one. You guys are young, not old, Cookie says. Biomorphology. Cool. I like that word. I'm definitely wanting to. She said 69. What, girl? You ain't 69. You playing. Oh, I know, right, J Fox? He said, think how good we'd be at meditation if we practiced since we were born. If we were guided in that direction. You could be so powerful, dude. Have you guys seen the movie Phenomenon with John Travolta? Look into gap energy. Oh, you were born in 69. Okay. Good year. Okay, so the chakras. Okay, morpho energy. Cool, dude. No, it's. I'm not trying to, but it's good to know the breakdown of it, what kind of energy you're harnessing and all that. The more information you know about the said energy you're using and harnessing, the better off you are. I mean, absolutely. I need to start meditating too. I'm kind of talking to my guide or my counselor, I guess you'd say, like a friend of the family. I said, she's so nice and she's so sweet. She actually cares, which is cool. Michigan. So she's kind of like, well, take it slow on it. Don't meditate yet. House of Balloons. How are you? Yeah, I was wondering that the other day too. Anybody know how to take a screenshot on a laptop? I'm from Michigan, brother. Mid-Michigan. Love Michigan. I love it here. Oh crap! Here, let me check it out. Actually, I have my laptop up here. You like that, Bridget? Cool. I'm glad you like that. Dude, that video caught so much flack. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's Dre. Thank you. I see it. Okay. Detroit in the house. What up, Rob's got the beats. 313. Now, everybody from the 313, put your mother hands up. What part of Michigan? I'm in mid-Michigan. Huh. I don't know. Oh, bro, Mount Pleasant. That's what I say. Mount Pleasant. Control print, bro. Good looking out, Frank. Control print. NF is from mid-Michigan? Really? Central Wisconsin. What's up? One of these days, man, I'm going to find a nice little something, and she'll be right from Michigan, right from Central. 5 months before it happened. Interesting. I'm sure northern, kind of, yeah. Northwest Ohio. Okay, that's close. That's close. Yeah, Gladwin. Nice, dude. Gladwin for sure. Yep, I got you, brother. I'm looking that up right now. Hold Windows button and hit R. Select full screen and snip. Yeah, alien interview. Awesome, bro. Yeah, I'm a little north of Lansing, like 45 minutes. Yes, sir. Fallen Fly Girl. Mid-Michigan? Do I know you? I know you? I'm finding it, brother. I'm getting the name. I'm getting the name of the video, the title. I could play it. It's like 51 minutes. I mean, I could play it. Not yet. For sure. We're, God, mid, huh? You like to hit me up. How old are you? She said I started to trip a little. Yeah, hey, yeah, that's what that, I could, dude. Oh, you did? Okay, I'll have to check it. Thirst trap, yeah. Nah, man, I ain't that thirsty. No. Dude, it's funny, though, every time I, like, remotely, you know, I don't know how you could really, like, super connect with anybody, like, talking to them through the internet, but if you're vibing, every time I do, it's like, oh, you know, it's like, why do I even start without just starting the whole conversation? All right, where you from? You know, wherever. If it's not Michigan, just be like, all right, peace. You know what I mean? It's kind of sound terrible to say it like that, but, yeah. It's, dude, I don't do the distance thing. I'm just not. I'm never going to do it. Ever.
Really discovered at the depths
I'll never try it, dude. You can't trust it as it is, bro. You know? Not saying just as women. It's like you can't just both ways, you know? You can't trust none of that shit. You can't, dude. As it is, like, let alone with distance, y'all. I mean, let's be realistic here. Not naive, you know? History. Watch history. Clear all. Man, it's all history. Let's hold up. Let's see what's up here. It's evil black goo used in... Oh, yeah. See, that's why I can't really actually let you guys watch this here. You gotta watch it on your own, okay? It's called Evil Black Goo, and it's Israeli News Live. Here, I'll tell you what. Here, I'll do this. I'll copy the URL here. And where are we at? Let me see. Share. Copy. And I'll type it right in here. I'll tell you that. That's what I'll do. It's, let's see here. Can I comment on my own video, bro? I don't think I can. No way. Can I? Add host. Go live with another host. Go live with requesting viewers. Let me see. Comment. Boom. Alright. HTTPS. And yep. :/ U2 dot. I hate when it does that. U2 dot B / RO caps BC3F _ ugly hyphen DP OP capital Q. All right, that took forever. Send. There it is, guys. And I'm going to copy and paste that. Oh, I should have copied that. Oh, no. Whatever, bro. You guys see it. Can you not highlight shit like that? Oh, my Lord, bro. Whatever. Hold up. So, real quick, guys. I wanted to talk to you guys about this black goo, okay, real quick. For a second. So, I just commented it up top. So, and I'm just like saying this kind of off a whim. I'm not like claiming anything. That Petito, right? You know that girl? The Petito girl? So I have a theory. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate that. It is in Prometheus. It's also in Alien vs. Predator, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like the newest one where they go off planet. Yes. So what about her band there? Laundry or whatever his name is. Right? I don't know. You know what I'm kind of saying? Secure 10. What you talking about? Mount Ararat in Turkey. Really? I shared it, but... No, I'm just saying, not necessarily that's what it is, but, you know, it's kind of weird and random, right? I mean, you know, why? You know what I mean? This happens all the time here, in this, especially in this country. So it's on the news every day. So why is this? So this happens every day, right? On multiple occasions and multiple fronts. In all communities of all ethnicities, white, black, you know, Hispanic, the like. What makes this one different? To me, it's definitely gnarly. It's wild. He's on the run, and he's, you know, could it be? I don't know. I don't like saying anything on here. Up front, a distraction. I don't know. I'm talking like control, right? I'm talking mind control. Just saying. And you know how they do that, I guarantee. The goo, baby, the goo. And he was saying very demonic things. You know what I mean? He was. Like, it'll all make sense soon. And all this shit on his Instagram. It'll all make sense soon. I think he's talking about Revelation, like the end or something, maybe. Oh, I spared her the suffering or something. You know what I mean? Just weird. It don't sit right. Something is just not. It don't sit right with me. Just like that. What about that dad, dude? That was all over TikTok for the longest time with his daughters that were ghosts. That dad, that wife, kids, all of it. You know what I mean? Remember that? What was his name? Does and Donuts. What is up? Yeah, Chris, right? Chris, what up, Manny? How you doing, bro? Dude, random, right? Yeah, Christopher Watts. There you go. And I'm not trying to say, I'm not trying to take anything away from what these piles of did. Okay, I'm not trying to devalue that right here and now. I just want to clarify that they deserve everything they get. Okay, but I question at times. Could it be? I don't know. It's just so random and weird. Why? I mean, she was, it just doesn't make sense. And why is it always, I don't know. Is it just me or are they always white? What's up with that? You know what it is? They're always white. Reptilians. I don't know. I'm telling you guys, I got theories for days, bro. I got theories for days. That's why I feel like my podcast should pop off. You know what I mean? I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. Dude, that's funny you say that. I actually, the reptilians, yeah, absolutely. No, bro, no. That wasn't the Ark, bro. Sorry. Yeah, I have a podcast. I actually share all of my lives. I extract the sound off of all my lives and put them to podcast. They actually literally went inside, I think. Lemurian harvesting, maybe. What do you mean? Whoa. No. Okay, maybe, dude. I just don't think that's it. I think that's another seafaring. I don't believe that's it. I don't believe that's the one. I think that's just another ship. If it's wood, it's not the one, bro. I'm sorry. So somebody just said that the Ark was actually a pyramid, and I don't know who's been saying that to me. I have a friend that has been saying that same very exact same thing to me, that they believe that they're not necessarily all pyramids, but some of them could absolutely take off from stationary. But left Earth, okay. They lose themselves in thought of catching a comet or saving them, or they fear losing control. Yeah, that's the one in the South Pole. Sure, I dig that theory as well. That's smart. Yeah, no, but I should. What are you guys' opinion on that, baby Joe Rogan? Ah, that's funny, bruh. I'm doing good. Rico is always right. Life sucks. So the Dead Sea Scrolls actually said it was a pyramid, really? Hello, Jerry 10. On where? You said Afghanistan isn't over either. Gooberman. Yeah, absolutely. Yup. Hey, what? Bro? Oh! This guy just said in my comments. Dude. Hey. Brian Laundry. Brian Laundry. Brain wash. Holy shit. Awesome. Freaking awesome. I knew there was something weird about that name, bro. What in the hell, Laundry? Come on, man. Don't even make no sense, bro. Hey, it's a cover for the Giants, bruh. No? I don't know. I'm just saying that. Hey, it's subject to scrutiny. May or may not be true. I'm just talking shit. Just talking shit. TikTok. Just talking shit. Just having fun. God forbid. Wow, though. He used preserved pyramid. Okay, so he used preserved genes and eggs on the pyramid ship and left the planet. Okay. But in the tarot sector of YouTube. No kidding. Yeah, there's no way you could fit two of every animal on the boat. That's what I'm saying. There's just no way. Bloodletting. What's bloodletting? Catching a comment or saying something. That's right. Thank you, Mermaid. You're the best. I really appreciate your donations. You're so sweet for doing that. I always hang about a Hyundai. That's cool. I love it. I kind of like sometimes these laid back lives, you guys. I really do. Sometimes I really enjoy just reading your comments seriously and just rolling with what I read and answering you guys. And you know, sometimes I get tired of blabbing. Youth out content on the openings of the Sphinx, please. Okay. Laid back lifestyles, yes sir. Lives. Did I say lives? Laid back lives. Leviathan is Godzilla. So, one of the stories, you guys, if you watch the video that I did, that the maritime encounters with submarines and sea creatures, sea monsters, did you guys watch that? If you guys watch that, the one that they describe in the second portion, I describe a video. One of them is a German U-boat, and it just kind of left the port that it was at. I want to say it was maybe the Mediterranean in the first one. Anyway, it left port, and no sooner did it leave port, it runs into a British freighter. Okay, the British freighter had a heavy cargo load on it, like a payload. You know what I'm saying? A gem that they happened to kind of stumble upon. The German U-boat did. This is World War I, and it's in 1915. So they pull up on this boat, and they can see that it's got jeeps, artillery, probably tanks. I mean, it's a heck of a load, dude. And if they sink it, it's gonna be a nice little mini dub, right? Mini victory. So sure enough, they pull up on it and they waste no time, and they fire a torpedo at it. And so these German U-boats were much more advanced and more, they were ahead of their time. They were more user-friendly, practical, easier to navigate, all of that shit. Pressurized better. They were just better technological advancement than what the opponents had, the Allied groups, I guess, against Germany had. The U-boat it was much faster. I mean, it was all around. It kind of owned. They referred to that in one article I read. They referred to the German U-boat as the monster of the sea because it was responsible for sinking so many ships throughout World War I and II, in fact. So he fires a torpedo at this British freighter with all this equipment on it, right? And it punctures a big old hole right in the side of the hull, right? Sinks it, and it's completely sunk within 30 seconds of it hitting the boat. All 61 men on board went with the ship, and basically, as it was sinking and as the explosion took place, the debris and the shrapnel from the explosion was kind of like lightly falling and showering the submarine. Of course, that would worry you. You'd think, oh God, if a big piece comes along, we could be screwed. Well, as the ship was sinking, probably had reached a depth of 30 to 50 feet, something massive blows up. And it's like a hell of an explosion. It wouldn't have been a nuke or nothing because of World War I, but maybe they had a bunch of powder or gunpowder or TNT on board. But a massive explosion happens as it's submerged. And obviously, they sit there back, they see it, they feel the percussions of it, like boom, the vibration. So they're trying to skeet out of there. Well, as they're leaving and trying to get out from under this debris, all of a sudden they see this massive sea creature more or less kind of emerge out of the explosion area. A massive sea creature literally kind of jumps out of the water, and it's flailing, kind of like almost screeching, screaming, like it's obviously in pain. It actually, they said it was about 20 meters long, triangle-shaped head. It looked like an alligator, they said, but 20 meters, so you're talking 60 feet. That's a massive alligator. So, but it had webbed feet and more like, I pictured it like flippers. But they said it looked like a massive alligator. So this alligator is all pissed off because it just got basically blown up. And it starts attacking this sub. And mind you guys, I don't remember the name of the captain, but he was very renowned. All right, if you want to look this up, it was in 1915. Let me see if I can find the name of the captain here. The captain, Schmidt. There you go, Captain Schmidt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Captain Schmidt, SCHMITT. I'm pretty sure Captain Schmidt. Why this is so validating, the captain of this particular U-boat was very popular, credentials to boot. He was very, very renowned and held to this pedigree, this high standard within the military as a very well-respected captain and a very well-respected military member. So for him to actually document this, it was he said that he was worried at the time that it might be career suicide, right? Well, it didn't happen to be, but no matter what, he was not going to back down from what he saw and what his men saw. He felt that it deserved to be told. It deserved to not be just held under wraps. So he told the story and he documented it right in his log, right on the boat. He saw this massive sea creature. Thank you, 102 Link. I appreciate you. 60 foot. I mean, you guys, 60 foot's not no joke. The biggest great whites, the biggest ones are 40. So 60 foot, you're talking 20 more feet than the biggest great white. So 60 foot, I would say, is close to megalodon size. Close to megalodon size. Maybe a couple more, 20 feet. Maybe megalodon was. I'm not sure. But that's a big fish, y'all. And if it looks like an alligator, wow, wild. Maybe so I can. Dude, no, I swear to God, dude, great whites have touched for 35 to 40 feet. Swear to God. No? I could be wrong. See, Mermaid liked it. I'll bet you money, dude. 19 it's bigger than 19, dude. I know it's bigger than 19, bro. 1.2 million? What? Let's spend more time thinking about where the 1.2 million bodies. What? So, bro, I have an idea, but, like, I don't like to talk about that. Okay, so, yeah, I was right. Megalodon, 60 feet. I was like, Megalodon, 60 feet, sure. There's a very good chance I know where those bodies are, but I will never, ever talk about it on here. Yeah, no, they don't, but... Huh. User Angel Heart. You look familiar for some reason. So yeah. I don't know, bro. You? Because you got red eyes, bro. You're scaring me. Just kidding. No way. Average. Dude, I swear to God, I watched Discovery and they've had 30 and 35 feet great white sharks. Be careful, guys. I don't like talking about that too much. In the Bermuda Triangle. So, if you guys watched my video, what's YAH? What's YAH? What's that, brother? Yeah, just careful what you talk about on that tip with the children and stuff. Yeah, there you go, dude. Cool. Mosasaurus. Sweet, dude. Mosasaurus. Sweet, dude. Thanks for that. That's what's up. Mosasaurus. I love that. I love that, man. Resourceful, man. You guys are the best source, I'll tell you what. Yeah, just the algorithm picks it up. Yahweh. Yahweh. Right? I see you. That's Enlil or Enki. I always get those two mixed up on that one. Yahweh is Yahweh is Enlil or Enki? Oh, okay. Yeshua. See, I knew Yeshua. Yahweh, Yeshua, Jesus. Okay, I didn't know they were all three. I didn't know Yahweh was also Jesus, dude. I knew Yeshua was. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, and I'm on the same tip, bro. I believe I'm all about that. I got you, dog, on that. But maybe on my podcast, I just or my Telegram, dude. Maybe I'll need to start going on live on my Telegram, dude. For real. All right, Josh Barrier. Absolutely, they do. The Grand Canyon, dude. I got you on Telegram. Cool. That's what's up. Everybody should add me on Telegram. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Night God. Night God, for sure. Yeah, but dude, I got a, so I finally fucking figured out what I need to do. Yup, always Night God, brother. Always Night God, you will find. Okay. Zephyr, how you doing, girl? Good to see you. What are you doing up at this hour? I've been getting on late. I just been like trying to get on by 11, but I don't. But I'm gonna get better at it. I'm gonna get better at it. I've been so busy. No, that's what I was just talking to this dude about here. So I was getting some a little bit of rot, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Da, 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 da. And I went to grab one, and I shook it, and then all these moths flew off. And I was like, oh, you little dirty sons of guns. So I'm going to get a, oh my God, dude, I'm not cool. That sucks. That really sucks. Chemo is so hard on people. Sometimes I don't know if it's the right move or something. I just seen what I did to my uncle. My God, it's rough. So, yeah, I'm getting a bug zapper, like tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to the store to get a bug zapper. I should have done that. Oh my God, dude, months 2 ago. Stupid. Yeah, they do. It does, and like even my cousin Travis was like, I wish my dad would have done it, but I don't know, man. It's such a hard choice. It's like, how do you say no to being guided by these doctors, you know? But sometimes I'm not sure that they're out for the betterment. You know, I don't know, dude. I don't know anymore. I'd have a real hard time even trying the chemo. I give you props for doing it, girl. You're a soldier. And I hope you're feeling okay as you can be. Zephyr, NM 156. Zephyr. Oh, really? Your mom wanted you to do it? Oh. I know it sucks though, because it's like, Hiking Creations, good to see you, girl. Good to see you. Yeah, flies have been bad this year. It's like sometimes, like, dude, I don't know, like, the whole institution of it all. I don't want to talk too much about it, because that's another one that's a banning talk. All right, I've really never looked that up, I guess, but I'll check it into it. 3x plus 1 and how infinite goes. Okay. How infinite goes, right? Cool. Yeah, you know, like, and sometimes I feel like the doc is in cahoots, you know, and so for example, let me put it this way. So my grandmother, right? It was 2020, the first year of COVID. My grandma went to the. She was having blood pressure fluctuations. So she went to the hospital, right, to just get a daily, you know, or a regular checkup. And they decided at the time to obviously just, you know, I don't know, just do a biopsy, I guess. I don't know. They took cells and they were just checking to see if she had anything cancerous going on in any area. Well, she got a call within the week, probably, and she was told that she was diagnosed with these not the single cell lung cancer, but brain cancer. Okay, brain cancer. My grandma had brain cancer. This was like, God, it was like December 2020, early December, late November 2020. They call her and they tell her that she has brain cancer and that she will probably not make it to Christmas. Okay? That she needs chemo now. Well, my grandma's 96. She said, I'm not wasting my time with chemo, okay? I'm already 96. I'm not going to go through that. Well, after she denied the chemo, they would proceed to call her back within a couple of days, saying that they were misinformed, that they had the wrong biopsy, that she in fact does not have cancer in her brain, right? And some people had speculated that my grandma was just lying to say that, to make people feel better, so they won't feel bad about her situation. But that was December 2020. And it is now close to and approaching December 2021. And and my grandma's still alive and pretty sound of mind. Kind of odd to me. That really rubbed me wrong. That whole situation there. Sounds like somebody wanted to possibly, gain off of her being old and dying. I don't know, to me, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I don't ever sit back and go, somebody is not capable of nothing. Because everybody's capable of everything. Don't forget it. But anyway, that was her story, and I was like, wow, that's weird. It really just bothered me. Maybe she did shift the timeline. There you go. I like that. That's a good theory. That's a good theory. But it's like she had insurance and stuff like that. It's like, sometimes you wonder if it's not let's make a quick buck. I don't know. Chemo's expensive, guys. No, yeah, she's doing okay. She's still in a home right now, and that was hard for her. But after she got the, what crazy, bro? Dr. Sebi, what? Kava tea. I've heard that the fenbendazole too for dogs. Isn't it though? Truth is stranger than fiction all day. What? What? Cavitavity? Med beds. Oh, dude, that's funny you say that. Icon creation. You're a good person. I need to. I have been bad. She's really hurting, dude. Like, her whole world was shifted. Willing oneself to heal. Interesting. Ascending to certain levels includes willing oneself to heal. Dr. Sebi. What was he? It was kava tea that he was using? Dr. Sebi? What? Crazy. Appreciate you, Stray. Good looking out. The Psych tea. Haven't seen you around here, Miss Christine. And Miss Zephyr, I have yet to watch your music videos. I was very busy today, but I am going to watch them. I know, I feel so terrible for my grandma. I love her so much. She got just took out of her house and just... Still here. What's up? Good seeing all my peoples. It's like cyclical. I had some OG fans that were in all my lives, and I haven't seen them around in a while. No. I missed that. Dude, yeah, at times, maybe. I don't know. It's like... I don't think that I'm getting it, like, I don't think that I'm, like, overly sharing it or getting it out there to enough people for them to really be worried about me. You know what I mean? I'm not like Joe Rogan from Nurse Cassie. But I don't, yeah. So kava tea. I gotta go see my Uncle Cliff too. He got diagnosed with single cell lung cancer. Kava tea. That's not good. It basically makes single cell lung cancer. They attribute it to smoking. Then, as the blood travels through your lungs when you breathe and like that, and then the same blood takes cancer cells from your lungs and it runs it through the bloodstream to your brain, and then it continues on, and you'll start actually growing a lung on your brain. Weird as hell. A lung on your brain, bro. What? You hear my name? Really? Like from other people? Apricot seeds. No kidding. Apricot seeds. So sugar and acidic diets prevent cell. See, I thought acid actually creates. You don't want to be acidic, right? You want to be less acidic, right? For cancer. Really, like what? Like what sites, bro? Just curious. I'm curious. I mean, you're probably more. I don't know. Alkaline kills it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. The less acidic, the better. So alkaline. Okay. Kills it. Okay. That's what I thought. So you don't want like pops and like, you know, juices and like all that weird shit. Cool, bro. Appreciate that. Water. I like drinking a lot of water. Sugar feeds it. Okay. So like sweets and tardies and shit like that. Tardy stuff and stuff like that. Yeah, the fenbendazole. Right. Ah. No, she said sugar makes it worse. Yeah, real juice. That's what I was thinking. Like, no, like real juice, not so bad, but like, yeah, like I'm thinking like Sunny Delight juice and like just. Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. I know, I need to cleanse my own bodies. 0 sugar. That stinks, girl. That stinks. I wish you were like close. I'd come see you. We'd have lunch or something. So, lots of alkaline water. What else would it do, you guys? What else? Fruits got sugar, don't they? Yeah, no. Yeah, right. There's no sugar in fruits? Are you sure about that, bro? There gotta be. That's what I thought. They're too sweet, bro. Yeah, natural sugar. Okay. That's what I thought. It's okay. Don't, Dre, you're good, buddy. You may be thinking vegetables. Vegetables are less sugar? Vegetables are less sugar? Maybe vegetables, guys? I could see vegetables having hardly any sugar for some reason. They don't scream sugar to me. Vegetables don't. But very little. See? Okay. So veggies are probably easy, you know, more okay than that. Eat them raw. Okay. Cooking the stuff out cooks it out, huh? Jessica, your daughter. How you doing? Like 32. Okay, smoothies are bad for you. All right. Oh, dude, it's the GMOs, man. It's the GMOs. The GMOs. Really? Okay. Thank you, Chucky. Appreciate that. Real sugar or sugar cane is not bad, but bleached grain sugar or GMO seeds. I know. It's like it's planned. No kidding. Wild. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna quit one day. You be boiling for sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm right by the I'm right by the Total plant in St. Louis. The most poisonous water table in the private state. It smells like babies in a way. You think that's where it is? Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I believe that too, especially the trees. You know what I mean? Interesting. Blended herbs to smoke. Are they cheaper or more expensive than? No, not Raz lights. Thank you, Sugar. I know, bro. I know. It's actually making my eyes tired. Ha! I'm actually a lot more tired from trying to keep up with the comments this live for sure. But it's okay. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy it. I'm sorry I wasn't super live this live. Truly, I didn't have a topic that I super like. I like to see creatures and stuff, but they're played out on TikTok. I was a day late, dollar short. To be honest, there's something new and fresh that's gonna come up that's passionate and I get into, like the Black Goose shit really had me intrigued. And there's always more. I haven't even, so I need to go through my comments and or not my comments, but my messages. And people on Instagram are always messaging me ideas and stuff. So I need to check my Instagram. I need to check my Proton Mail. I guarantee one of y'all are gonna provide me with. Truly, you guys, the content I've been getting has been from my peoples, man, my peoples. You guys provide me some good shit, dude, for real. What Scream? What one? Yeah, that's true. Sorry, it's negative. It's true. Oh yeah, I believe. That'd be Planet X. Excuse me, Planet X, Nibiru, right? My presentation, killing it. On what now? What's he talking about? Just everything, or what? My videos, the herds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was questioning that too. The poofy poof. Yes. The big books, the oversized books. Maximilien de Lafayette. Oh, what did he, dude? What did he? Maximilien de Lafayette. I watched him on Discovery or Travel Channel on the bases, the underground bases in Antarctica. AUTEC Industries or AUTEC military base. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. I thought that's what you were saying. I try to. I don't know. Like, people are like, you present it like you believe it. Well, how else am I supposed to present it, dude? You know? Nibiru, that's such a tough guess, yo. Like, I don't even know if they have, I don't even know, like, I think sometimes I think the Anunnaki in that race, the reptilians, could be so advanced that they can control when their planet moves and how. Like maybe Nibiru's just a massive spaceship, dude. Kind of like the moon is a satellite, a craft, if they want it to be, I think. Did he really? I didn't know that. Interesting. Cool, bro. I appreciate that, main man. Hey, that means a lot, dude, for real. He's like, I'm brutal. I'm brutally honest, so your lives are good. I appreciate that, bro, for real. Yeah, like a Death Star, maybe. Yeah, like a Death Star, sure. So I mean, on that tip, I could kind of play off that. The asteroid belt, right, was supposedly a planet called Planet Tiamat. I do truly believe, and I had this theory is the first time I seen the story. They called it a collision with Nibiru. I call it a Death Star scenario with Nibiru. The two planets don't collide, and one of them stays completely intact, and the other one ends up the debris in the asteroid belt. The debris in the asteroid belt was not result of a collision. Just think about it. It's way too fine of materials. It was absolutely blown up. It was absolutely blown up. Yes. Thank you, main man. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is, bro. Serious evil. Absolutely it is, dude. Absolutely. Yeah, it's just, I mean, and then even better, even better, when they said that somebody in the theory that I read anyway said that upon the collision, only half the planet turned into space debris, like the asteroid belt, and the other just happened to perfectly chunk off and fall into the orbit of Earth and become Earth. I was like, ta-ta. That makes absolutely no fucking sense, right? I mean, come on. How is it going to chunk off and become perfectly round? And it's just not the way it went. What did I hear somebody say that this was a cool one though. I heard that Venus? Yeah, Venus. It was actually a moon of Earth at one time. Now that's a cool theory. I could fuck with that one. Venus was actually a moon of Earth at one time, is what I read that somewhere, and I was like, I can dig that, dude. It's small, it's small, probably bigger than our moon, but quite a bit smaller than Earth. Yeah, I can dig that. So what was the reason? Okay. What happened was, so you know how Uranus is not, the poles are not north and south. The poles are actually east and west. So they said that some sort of massive explosion, it could have been the blowing up of planet Tiamat. In fact, maybe that's where it is, and maybe that's originally where I got the idea. Maybe when I heard that, but it made sense. So the explosion of planet Tiamat maybe was the result of it, and it caused such a rupture and an explosion. Think about it. You're talking Death Star scenario. If they say that atomic bombs, like little atomic bombs that we blow up, affect space-time on other planets in our solar system and galaxy, imagine a Death Star scenario. So yeah, easily Death Star, boom, planet Tiamat, and then it literally threw one of our moons off our orbit. If it was in the perfect position when it exploded, and it fell into its own orbit in between us and Mercury, I think that's what it would be. And then the explosion on the backside, dude, literally tossed Uranus into a spin and literally boom, caused its poles to shift and turn the entire planet. Yeah, collided with Nibiru. We're just saying that we think if it wasn't, we think it was more of a Death Star scenario, like a massive, massive explosion. Just because I'm talking to you, Fallen Girl, because the asteroid belt, all the space debris within it is too fine. It's too finite. Like, it's just small and it's many a chunk. I feel like that was a result of an explosion, not a collision. It doesn't seem practical for it to be collision. Usually, I don't see it. It could, I guess, but I just really believe in a Death Star scenario. I don't know why, I just do. Terra Papers. All right, bro. That sounds like some content, bro. Terra Papers. All right. Who wrote those? Because, dude, I'll challenge everything. I have my own ideas, bro. It was all just because of TikTok, Zephyr. It was all when I first heard about Giants, dude. Or Miss. It was all when I heard about Giants. When I first heard about Giants, I was like, what? You know, not that I didn't like have that mindset of I don't believe anything like a lot of people do. I just heard Giants and I was like, no. And then I found the canned hard Giant. I'm like, what? You know, and then Giants, and then I just started doing more research, and before you know it, I'm talking duendes, leprechauns, freaking. I heard a story the other day about a leprechaun. This little kid was camping with mom and dad. They went camping, and he kind of wandered off to go fishing or whatever, and he kind of walks around this bend, and sure enough, there's a little leprechaun sitting there smoking a pipe. He's sitting by the river just enjoying himself, just smoking his pipe. He looks up and sees the kid spotted him, and he automatically disappears, literally vanishes, and the pipe is sitting in midair, and it just drops, like kind of like cartoons, you know, just vanished, and then the pipe drops. Well, the kid knew his parents would never believe him, so he went and he picked the pipe up. Well, no kidding. It was real, you know. He's just a young little chap, probably, I don't know, he's probably 10, you know, 12 years old, something like that. But he picks up the pipe, and he keeps it. He puts it in his pocket. Proceeds to tell his parents about it. I'm pretty sure they still didn't believe him. But the kid kept the pipe, and he when he got home, pulled his drawer open, and he stuck it in the top drawer of his sock drawer and closed it. Literally went out, you know, and went about his day, you know, did his thing at the house, and the next day he wakes up in the morning and his pipe is gone. It's gone. The leprechaun followed them home, hitched a ride with them, and took it back because he wanted his pipe back, right, at the end of the day. So I thought that was a pretty neat little story. But yeah, so like all that lore, all them stories, you know. You guys seen the videos on YouTube with the little houses, the mini houses, right? That they find. Some of those I think are made, but I believe that at times they find some that are authentic and could be real in trees and stuff, hollowed out. What? The ones with the highest level of gray contamination. What the ones? Hold on, I want to talk about those. What? Yotan, what? Okay. Oh yeah, they so the Greys, Jessica, they contaminated humanity along with the Dracos way back on planet Tara. Yeah, the Tara Papers. Tara, Tara. Maybe we're talking about the same thing. It was the original planet in Harmonic Universe number 2 of Earth, and our ancestors lived on said planet. It was Project Terranesium. Is that what you're talking about? Project Terranesium? Sorry, guys. Just had to go back for a second. Triple people. Thank you, CSV. Hold on. Tara. So, Tara. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe. Is that the Ascension Bible? Is that stuff from the Ascension Bible? Three levels of contamination. Okay. Really? I like that.
Anunnaki. Of course, the book you read. Okay. Grays. There's different types of grays. Yup, that's why you spelt them different. There's little ones and there's tall ones. The Zeta Reticuli are the little ones. Yeah, I like it. Ireland is magical. I can dig that. Guaranteed. I would love to go to Ireland. You like the aliens, bro? Is that what you're saying? Who? Fairy mounds. Cool. Okay. Triple people. Really. Thank you for the mermaid. You're the best. You're an awesome. I appreciate you gifting me, girl. For really. Okay. So, triple people. I have it. Is that made up, bro? That sounds crazy. Triple people. Remember that one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater? Fairy Mounds of Ireland. Okay. Oh, Ireland. Terra. Okay. Have a new follower on my direct me. Okay, so I see. I always thought it was. I know in the Ascension Bible it was T-A-R-A, Tara. Maybe I'm wrong for saying it like that. I'd have to double check it. But we are talking about the same. Yes. What happened was there was planet Tara, the original Gaia, the original Mother Earth. Okay. When Project Terranesium started, higher faction beings of light. They set up the Atlanteans, or actually they were the Alanians, the A-L-A-N-I-A-N-S. They were not Atlanteans yet. They were Alanians and the Lumians, L-U-M-I-A-N-S, the Lumians. So Lumian, luminary light, lumen, right? They were beings of light, and the Alanians were just the Alanians. So they dropped us on a very similar planet to Earth, which was Tara, or Terra, if you want to call it that. Either or. But it was much shaped in the wildlife, and the organism itself was very similar to Mother Earth of today. So they set up the Atlanteans and the Lemurians of love and light. I think they were actually in the 5D on this planet. They were in Harmonic Universe number 2, not 1. So they must have had success in the 3D realm, and they must have lived well in that realm to go to the Harmonic Universe 2 and be 5D. So, and that makes sense because they said that the Atlanteans and the Lumians lived in harmony and in peace, in love and light for 10 million years. That's a long time, 10 million years. Much longer than any society on Earth has reigned in love and light. That's for sure. So they were kicking butt for 10 million years until one day the Alpha Draconian race, they stumbled upon their planet and they sent the Greys, their little minions, the Grey aliens, in, and they played the offer you tech game, and these beings were love and light, so they accepted anyone and everyone, and they didn't understand this, and the higher beings didn't realize that these little Greys were infiltrating, and they were going to mess the whole thing up. So what happened is in the long run, the Lemurians have been love and light the entire time. It's the Atlanteans, okay, the Alanians, that began to heed and entertain the idea of conquering and power, hunger for power, basically, the ownership over one, the rule, and they continued to poison their minds with these thoughts. This could go back to the evil black goo, right? It could go back to the evil black meteorites that were they could have sent them to Tara as well to contaminate the one side of things. If not, they were using it most likely to contaminate their heads. So basically, they convinced the Atlanteans at this time that after many years of manipulation, that they should take over the Lemurians and they should run the planet. And this caused a great war on Tara. And basically, what ends up happening is, just like it happened on Earth at one time, the Atlanteans are trying to get into these power crystal caverns and probably play the Middle Earth thing to get to the powers of Middle Earth. Because let's face it, good mana is always 10 times as strong as the bad. I'll guarantee that. Like the Sphere of Amenti, the Ark of the Covenant, all that stuff is 10 times as powerful as any black meteorite, reptilian, if you will, constructed goo or mana is going to be. So, anyway, the Atlanteans end up blowing up, and because they want access to probably like this planet, they wanted access to Middle Earth. So what they did was they blew up a power crystal cavern to see if they could shut down the energy shield that was around. So right here now, they have an energy shield that literally keeps a barrier around Hollow Earth. Doesn't let anything in, unless they open it, or they can find the frequency or vibe. So the Atlanteans got pissed and they blew up that power crystal cavern, and in turn it blew up the entire planet of Tara. Tara. The only thing that was left was the morphogenetic energy. It stuck. The planet's morphogenic or genetic energy was still intact, which I envision this as gravitational pull, magnetism. Okay, magnetism. Just it's maybe like protons and electrons and all these atoms are all just they're statically stuck together, right? In this field of energy, and they're just attracted to each other, and they stick in this ball, and this includes our souls. This includes our souls, you guys. That's how it's explained in the way I read it. This includes our souls, right? Our souls got stuck in the morphogenetic field. So this field's stuck in this ball of energy, right? And it got sucked into this black hole that they said was in the sun. Well, I have a theory that it's not necessarily in the sun. It's just a black hole, which we don't see or whatever. But if you go to space and you look at the sun, it doesn't exist. It's not there. You have to be on a reflective surface to see the sun. So could the sun be existing in a black hole? Possibly so. So this morphogenetic ball of energy, it got sucked into this black hole, and it got put back into our galaxy, in our stratosphere, and it manifested here. And it basically, so what happened? It's like a game. It's so weird. They were in 5D, right? They already passed the 3D realm, Harmonic Universe 1, which is what we're in, Harmonic Universe number 1. They were in 2. Now, it was Earth in that planetary system, that harmonic universe, that second universe. So maybe there's Earths in multiple harmonic universes. They're just in different species, different space-times, all through. That's just a random thought. But like, Harmonic Universe 3 has another Earth, where our people have advanced to 7 and 8D or 6 and 7D, and then it keeps just going. I don't know, just a thought. But anyway, they were in the 5D, and when they had this conflict, it blew up their planet. They lose. You lose, you got to go back. So basically, they lost and then got reset to Earth, right? To Earth, and so when this morphogenetic field got reset, the galaxy had a choice. They could have left us in the abyss. They could have left our souls stuck in this morphogenetic ball of energy. All the souls of all of us, basically, I know it sounds weird, but it was our souls. We were there, right? We got in the conflict though, and we got set back. And Earth is just the beginning foundation of life. Like we're in that portion where you get forced to forget every time you get into a life body on this planet right now, in the 3D, in the harmonic universe one. Every time, you guys, we were probably really advanced in this, in seeing a lot more than we think in our soul level. But when we get put back here, it's a reset. So basically, these higher beings that ran Project Terranesium had to decide. They had to say, well, are they worth it? They got in this massive conflict. They got let these ETs poison their minds. Is it worth it to pursue and save these souls? And some factions said no. But there was a small group of alien factions that said yes, absolutely, we are saving our friends. We're saving our creation. So they came back and they guided our souls and gave us another opportunity. That's just, I don't know, and that's where we're at the moment right here and now. The only thing is, it's some of them they boomed so hard back, right? Some of these souls, they got blown so far back into the abyss of their self that they are going to be stuck in 3D probably for many millennia in this realm, in this planet here now, for thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of years before they finally realize who and what we are on our soul level, starseed level, in the sober, in the reminding of, say, the reset, the forgetting of who we are when we're put here in this body. The idea is, can you remember who you are without knowing before you're born? Basically, you got to be able to figure out who you are at a soul level. And I think everybody in this live and follows my content, absolutely, you guys are definitely higher level thinkers and close to remembering past lives. There you go. Absolutely, sure. Picking my parents with my little brother, that's amazing. So cool. Yeah, you pick your parents as a soul, for sure. For sure. Could help explain back to Ireland. Yup. Fantastical stories of Fae, etc. Fantastical stories of Fae in Ireland. I'd love to hear some good Ireland lore. Absolutely. Cool, you remember 2 of them, huh, Christine? Cool. That's what's up. I wish I remembered all of them, but I don't remember hardly any. But where at now? Overlap of ley lines through there. Could help explain back to Ireland with so many fantastical stories. Oh, cool, yeah. Absolutely. The ley lines are all laced with black goo of good Mother Earth style. See, yeah, and so, okay, there you go, Jessica, well said. She said, I'm not sure, once you incarnate, your memory is erased. Yes, but since the awakening, since we're reaching that 5D level, so what happens is when we finally make this shift to 5D, the next harmonic universe, I'm guessing, kind of, basically, you have to be at a certain vibration in order for you to travel on. If you're not in said vibration, you're stuck here in 3D. Yeah, it's real shit. I hope I'm in the right vibration. I don't know how to get in it, but I want to be in it. Nah, lies. I wouldn't call them lies. There's 7... Eucomenic. Carbon memory, cool. Coco F. Calsoni. Coco F. Calsoni. Calsiconi. Coco F. Calsiconi. Okay. Huh. If I could travel anywhere, I'd have to think about that. Wow. I'd have to really think about that. For one, I don't know if I could travel out of the country. I don't know how that works. I don't have my passport or anything. I know I have one in my mind. Like, that would be amazing. I know I want to go somewhere where I can use one of those, dude, for one, I'd love to use one of those jet suits with the rockets on the arms. Dude, I know I'd murk him. I'd be so athletic in one of those. And also, I would love to go somewhere where I can try those water shoe jet things that hook up to the jet ski, and that you fly around on it and you dive and swim and do the tricks. Yeah, that's my cut. I'll fuck with that shit. Absolutely, dude. Constantinople, Caledonia. Different dimensions, maybe good explanation, but not aliens. Whoa. 5-speed. God, I'm a sucker for blondes. Running on all fours, okay? That's cool. I've never heard anything like that, to be honest. No. But, dude, who hasn't ran on all fours in life? You know? Just for fun. Dude, no, yeah. I could totally believe it. Yeah, easily. Could run on all fours. Yeah, I do. Absolutely. Mermaids are 100% real to me. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. What were you saying, bro? Okay, hold on. You said, hold on. You were referring to fallen. Let me catch up. Heat well energy. Akashic records. You can access your own. Watchers, aliens, or angels, bro, are taking many forms. When the Watchers came to Earth, are you talking to me, Miss Angel? Blondes, I'm telling you, it's like I attract blondes or something. You too, Miss Zephyr. You're blonde too. Always makes me confirmation of being on my path. Absolutely. What? We're getting talking crazy right here. Like I got a fantasy in my mind or something. Fly, I agree with my man. Same thing, Dennis, but I'm not talking. I'm totally off your conversation. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know if I made a remark at your remark or whatever, but I wasn't trying to at all. The ghost inside my child. No, I haven't. No, you're not, Angel. No, you're not. Yeah, you girls. Yeah, you girls, dude, y'all are freaking killing me. Yeah, I love blonde. Yeah, y'all look like hot, dude, for sure. So Jesus to me, Jesus to me. don't know. I just know that he was real. I know that he is all powerful, and he knew how to use. He's a vibration in a higher dimension. I believe his real name was Yeshua. I don't really call him or refer to him as Yahweh. I refer to him as either Yeshua or Jeshua. I believe Jesus had a twin brother. I believe that Jesus had children as well. He did not. He was not abstinent. He and Mary Magdalene were intimate. I've also heard a weird kind of odd rumor that him and Mary Magdalene may have been brother and sister. I'm not going to sit here and say that's true. I just heard that one time, which would be kind of weird. I hope that's not the case. But, that's the different times, different worlds. He wasn't even, his DNA wasn't even like, dude, he was divine, bro. So, yeah, I've heard a lot of good stuff about Jesus, man. And ultimately, I just know he was real. And powerful. No question. Yeah, for sure. Like, could see a lot of things. Moves before they played out. Yeah, I think that we are possibly, so our DNA is divine, okay? But we are totally being corrupted right now. And slowly enough, I do believe that we are being totally corrupted and influenced by these things right in front of us. Sex, big time. Not that it's not cool and great, but it's contaminating kids' minds, and that's where it's starting to go wrong. Drugs, the music, the media. I watched one today where it was Lil Nas and Rocket Man, whatever you want to call him. I don't remember his name. But it looked as if in the commercial, Lil Nas X was like riding something, right? They were riding these horses with these little like penny machines, but it cut out the horse in Lil Nas's scene at the beginning, and it looked like he was like, and I just thought to myself, man, that is total contamination and evil taking over, you know what I mean? That's just total dirt. It's total fucking that's demonic shit, period. I don't know if we'll become gods, but we'll be powerful. Yeah, so right now, no, we are divine, but we're seeding our divinity as a peoples. We're seeding our divinity. I'm not saying he doesn't. Caddy Boy, at all. I'm just saying that there's no commercials where even women look like they're riding a guy. You know what I'm saying? In the commercial, you know what I mean? Why does it have to be Lil Nas looking like that? I just don't think it's right. I think that it all should be under closed doors. What they do, what we do, what women do, whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just shouldn't be out there like that. You know what I mean? It's just a respect thing, dude. You know? It's just a respect thing. I just didn't really, I didn't appreciate it, dude. It offended me. Yeah. And I'm not hating on it, and I'm not hating on it. Yeah, dude, hey, thank you, right? Thank you. One person said that. Thank you. The kids see that shit, yo. Come on, man. You know, come on, man. It's not holy. It's not godly, dude. Is that what they says? You know? Thank you, Astray. I appreciate that, bro. I don't think Lil Nas has been gay from the start. He hasn't, guys. It's being forced on him. I believe that, Caddy boy. I believe you, brother. No, absolutely not, bro. The religious institutions, dude, are totally they're contaminated, bro. 100%. They're contaminated, dude. With meteorital black shit. Like black meteorite goo shit. Yup. It is absolutely an agenda, Jessica. You're right. He's not gay. How many times have you ever? So I used to watch Nas's Lil Nas X's TikTok once in a while, right? And I have never. Go look at it. Go look at his TikTok, bro. I have never one time seen a gentleman with him, a man where it looked like it was his boyfriend. Not one video in his entire house where he's ever at home where he is with a man, like in a singular guy, like that he's dating type look. Never once, bro. I don't even know if I've ever seen a video with him with another man that was in his crib, bro. I'm not kidding, yo. I'm not kidding, dude. And at that point, I'm thinking, bro, you ain't gay, bro. You ain't. You're faking it. You know what I mean? But money's power, y'all. I mean, like, let's be real. You know, money's power, and there's no limits to what people do for it. So, and I wouldn't care either way if he was whatever, dude. You know what I mean? Whatever, dude. I don't discriminate, dude. You guys see how I'm a decent person, dude. I don't care who does what on their own time. Don't care. Not my problem. Not my business. You know what I mean? I would even you know. Yeah, absolutely. Dude. Yeah, I mean, I've gained. You know, my grandma, like, she was really religious, and it just kind of, she planted the seed, and I'm loving light, bro. Nothing's gonna stop it. You know what I mean? I don't care who you are, you know, unless you cross me and try and deceive me, or like try and hurt me in any way, shape, or form. I'll keep it 100 and respect everything about who you are, bro. Anybody, female, male, none of it. It don't matter. I don't care who you are or what you are. Hey, you know, if you treat me with kindness, I'll respect you and I'll treat you the same way. It's do unto others in my world, dude. Absolutely. And religion was also made to keep us fighting. Absolutely. Keep us fighting. That was all part of the plan. For sure. Walk in love, amen. So they gave you NASA. That's what you're talking about. NASA. Walk in love, baby. Just sounds like a song. I know, I used to like playing music once in a while on here because it like keep me rolling. Yeah, dude, I don't know what to think about NASA. They don't. Not a space agency. Yeah, that's a good one. Lil Nas' new song, Brainwash, for sure. Excuse me. Really good song. So did you think... Did you get a good enough answer for my views on Jesus? There, Blondie. I wonder what my weekly rating is. What's my weekly ranking? Dude, that week off killed my stats. Fucked. Angel. I should have known. Angela. There you go. Angela. Hebotar. Are you from Michigan? Tom McDonald spits truth. He does. He's really not that good of a rapper, though. Let's be honest. He speaks truth, but he's just not that good of a rapper, dude. All right, come make it for me. Just kidding. You know what I mean, though, bro? For real, Jeffrey. I feel like, dude, he's just not. His flow is so fucking Russian. That's hot, though. For real. Russian. That's what's up. Where are you from, Jessica's? Your daughter? Where are you from? Yeah, dude, it's like so generic, dude. He has no style. It's so generic. I cannot believe how he's popped, dude. I have never been inside the pyramids of Giza. So that's when Zephyr was talking to me about the vacation thing. Those were weighing on my mind heavy. The pyramids of Giza. Absolutely, dude. Is he Canadian? That explains it. Georgia, damn it. Russia and Georgia. What the fuck, man? One time, say Central Michigan chips. I go to Central? No. I know, you're 32. I'm just teasing. But, like, even Mount Pleasant, you know? Or Claire, or fucking something. Could be, dude. Absolutely. Yes, she does. She does. I agree, bro. And I like her vibe a lot. Paramount Vision Trump 21. Listening from Michigan. Top notch. That's what's up. Top notch 24. Serapis Christus or... Absolutely the avatars of the natives. Terrence McLeod for sure. I know, right? Okay, cool. I think you appreciated that. You know, I'm still probably one of the few left. You know, and it's only because I fight for my account tooth and nail when I get banned. I won't give up, bro. Like, when I get banned, they hate me, dude. And I think that's why they quit doing it. I will not stop, bro. I'm a ruthless motherfucker, dude. I will not stop hitting them up, bro, to get my shit that I worked hard for back. For sure. Definitely a good vibe, girl. I miss the presence of a fucking lady, that's for sure, man. Like an older one. More mature, I guess. Jack and the Beanstalk is 5,000 years old. No kidding. No kidding. Let's say Jack and the Beanstalk is 5,000 years old. I wonder if that'd pop on TikTok, that story. Giant trees being down road. It could be, dude. You know, didn't they live in a land that was like up in the sky? Let's go. What up, Feeny? Yeah, I'm back. That's funny. Okay. Making the beanstalk, giant trees cut down. As above, so below. Interesting. Hey, you can't say that, bro. But I am conservative, so. But I will accept everybody. I'm not a discriminating hater for anything at all. I don't care, dude. You do you, man. Live and let live. That's my best. On an astral playing field. I love you. I love you. I love you, Zipper. You're great. You're so sweet and funny. Yeah. Something about the giant trees or the titans or giants cut the trees. I didn't know that. I never heard that. Yeah, appreciate that, dude. Rocket. I like this hat too. Yeah. Be like some Demolition Man shit when they have virtual, like they don't, like they're in the future and they no longer have physical intercourse or whatever, so they have to have digital, like virtual reality intercourse. Yeah. Weird. Be like that. Devil's Tower is supposed to be the base of a drain tree. What's a drain tree, bro? What up, Rabbit Hole Haley? How are you? Wait. What? Yeah, save the trip. There you go. As I say, she's so funny, dude. Astral Field Pickups. Let's go. So funny. A Zoom date. No kidding. You be zooming, all right. Somebody need to teach me how to astral travel. I need to learn this trade. We could start a new trend. Katrina was, what was that? Like an upside down cross. Oh, bro, I'm like on the ladder, bro. I'm like on the downturn here. I'm not getting too intense after this. Yeah, I knew that. I knew the Devil's Tower was a giant base of a tree. Oh, I see you, bro. I see you. Okay, drain tree. I was like, I didn't know. For sure, if there was such a thing. All right, yeah, bro. And dude, it's funny you say that about the origins of the Jack and the Beanstalk story. Cause, dude, the other day, bro, when I was writing about giants, it kept popping in my head, and it has the entire time I've researched giants. Jack and the Beanstalk. Like, I've always felt there was something more to it than just the story. So, awesome, dude. Origins of Jack and the Beanstalk. Dude, I do love giants. And, dude, giant content never fails. Giant content always sells. Dude, people love giants. People love giants. I've been thinking about, so I've talked about other stuff in my lives before. I've been half debating on in my next video, presenting the I've thought about presenting the possibility of the miles tall giant, right? That was actually in the Book of Enoch as 3,000 wells or whatever you want to call it, which equals like 2.4 miles tall or whatever. I've been thinking about talking about that, but that's freaking, it's gnarly for people to grasp. So I think that, the reactions will be interesting. I'm sure I'll get trolled like a son of a bitch. Told how just retarded and ridiculous I am for thinking such dumb shit. I'm sure, but I'd really like to talk about that. What? He kidnapped the children? What? Whoa. Y'all talking about some shit. Oh, Peter Pan was evil? Okay. Wait. I'm confused. Why did he kidnap the children? Stop. No, I know. You are still here, Christine. I was just thinking about you earlier. Dark giant could be itself. And the giant. Enoch giant could be the tree itself and the giant's regards above as its children. Okay. Well, no. You gotta look up stuff. Yeah, they do, absolutely. Come on, man. Agreed. That's true. Oops. Why you say that? Oh, Peter Pan was evil. Okay, I just caught up to that. Oh, the tallest giant, bro. I have reason. I have reason to believe the tallest giant in history was almost 7 miles tall. I had one of those canister fans on in my room. It's so loud I can't hear shit. Childhood fairy tale, that'd be cool. Did you say Santa? I know. No, I said, what did I didn't say it after the Santa one. I don't remember what I said it as. I don't remember. You know I heard something. Whoop. Come on, Mama. Come on. Kitty, come on. Kitty. Come on. Kitty. Buddy, come on. Come on. Come on. There ain't no doggies. Come on. God, you're fucking irritating. God. Fucking hangs in the doorway for an hour, dude. I ain't got all night to just stand there with the door open. She does. She's a talker. But I hate it when she's standing in the doorway, like, worried about the dog. She takes it freaking forever. I just don't... Dude, I feel vulnerable. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. People can stand in the dark. I've seen people do it. If you walk up to, like, on a weird tip, like, I had buddies and the shit that did the shit. They'd walk up to houses and, like, stand outside black ass, like, windows in pitch black, and they could see, and you literally, just a black hoodie. Some, person could stand there, be doing the dishes, and they'd be right outside their window, dude, and they'd never see him, ever. Never spot him. Literally stand right outside the window. You're on the defense in a lit house when it's dark out. It's creepy as shit. And they just did it for fun, They weren't doing it on a creepy tip, but just to prove a point, Oh, all right. Duly noted. My shades are shut. You know what I mean? Especially you ladies, don't forget that shit. Don't forget that. Corn. Late. I don't even know. 4 probably. Can you guys hear me chewing like a motherfucker? Where you working, bro? Yeah. I like your rabbit hole, Haley. For a spliff. That's so freaking Aussie, dude. I love that. Are you Aussie? I love that. Alberta, Canada. Nice. I wish there was more people closer, dude. We could start like a little, like, in-person group sesh or something. Go live off the land or something. Nice, dude. Yuma AZ, nice. $3 hours? That's not too bad. Yeah, Maryland. Nice. Near the Naval Academy. Cool. Cornelia, Georgia. Where'd my girl Jessica go? She disappeared. Are you Aussie, Miss Rabbit Hole? Zephyr? Are you 3 hours north or south or what? I know, bro. Oh, dude, did I open it? Did I open it, bro? Wait, you sent it to me on TikTok, didn't you? Proton mail. Okay. You're out in Cali? Why did I think you were not? Dude, I didn't know you were out in Cali. Zephyr. I don't know. I thought you were like, I don't know why I had like New York envisioned. Weird. Not cut like that. Actually, no, to be honest, I've totally been thinking about brunette this round. I'm not even kidding. Or jet black is always fucking smoking too. I've had bad luck with blondes. I'm not even gonna lie. I've had bad luck with blondes. I used to, dude. I will. Let's go. Have you seen that movie? What's that movie with Jennifer Aniston and Paul Rudd, where they go to that little community? Ooh, blue black. Damn. Dig it. I dig it. Wanderlust. Yeah, bro. Where they have that little community, dude. I'll take it. Bond's bond. No, I haven't been playing, bro. I used to get nasty with that bolt action sniper rifle, though. I was pretty good. I was solid, dude. I got it gold status. That bolt action sniper rifle. I got that bitch gold status, dude. I'd use the ACOG with the cross up. One hitter quitters all day. Bah. I'm that fucker, dude. Someday maybe I'll get back on it. That would be fun. For real. No, I haven't. I haven't been in the military. I grew up around stuff like that. I'm gonna play ball. Yeah. I like it, Fallen Fly Girl. What do you mean? What have I been doing? What, like, just in general? I mean, I don't know. You know, been busy out in the garden. Content. Always doing content, bro. Trying to figure out my backup plan. If I don't get, whatever. I'm trying to get my hustle going on the tree tip or something like that, I always got plans up my sleeve, dude. Dude, that's awesome. I can run, I dabble in electricals. I'm not certified or anything, but I'm pretty okay at it. I'm actually decent. I can run breakers and all that shit. And I'm a gardener, yeah, all day. I can wreck some gardening. I'll bring the seeds. Ha 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 ha. No girlfriend, bro. No official girlfriend, no. I mean, I got
girl's a friend. We kick it sometimes, but nah, we ain't even like that. No, we were at the time, but just cool now. We just cool.
It's easier that way, bruh. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did, bro. You didn't see that? It's Dre, bro. Hey, you didn't see that go viral as shit, homie? I got like 3 million fucking views on that. Oh, no, you're good, bro. It ain't like that. It ain't like that. Come on, pick me up. Are you serious, bro? Your grandfather sent that to you? That is what's up. Tell Gramps he went viral, bro. He hooked me up with a viral vid. Yeah, dude, people were all freaked out about that. He found it, right? He didn't dub it. He didn't dub it, right? What? He's ex-military. He got it from my uncle near Desert Storm. Whoa. I gotta see at least a selfie before you come pick me up, though. Is that shallow? I don't know. Maybe I'm a little shallow. I don't know. That's terrible. I'll probably be single forever. Fuck it. I'll just get a random one knocked up once and then be like, bap. Is that brutal, Fallen Fly Girl? Dude, come on. That's terrible, isn't it? Dude, I'm terrible. That's just terrible. Dude, I Thank you, Christine. She said we don't want you to get abducted now. Oh, that's hilarious. Don't want me to get abducted. That'd be the FBI probably. Setting me up, right? Send me a picture of a hot blonde and then show up with the white van. Get ready to suicide me. Hey, did you guys see recently that the whistleblower, though? There at the DHS. Did you guys see that? Oh, dude, that's what I'm saying. I don't play that catfish shit, yo. Yeah, pretty much, bro. Facts. I don't care. I'm real, though. Bro, it could be some dude in his mom's basement. Like, being weird. You know? Thank you, Surfing Murray. Appreciate you. Surfona? Interesting. Yeah, dude, this dude from the DHS, he's like whistleblowing on some sort of tactics, dude, like that they was using that weren't good or right. And yeah, bro, he got straight suicided. No, he committed suicide recently, though. I'm just kidding. Surfina, I like. Where you from? There you go. Dude, Fly Girl, that's what's up, bro. That's awesome that you know that. Like, I need a girl like that, though. On the same tip, man. Like, I mean, she humors me, but the chick I be chilling with, she's a sweetheart. I love her to death. But she ain't on the level, you know? She's into it. She likes it, but she's not. She's got bigger fish to fry. She's worried about other things. To her, bigger fish to fry, I guess. So, oh, what, though? That's why they shut down, bro? That's why they shut down, Jeffrey? Nuh-uh. I seen they shut down for hours and hours, dude. Like a day. Stop it. What? Just like I was talking though, Petrumo Volano. I just murdered that. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, be careful though. This could get. Don't get my shit. You know. Wow. Fucking wow. Makes total sense. Wild. Wild, bro. That did smell. That was weird to me, for sure. Well, just like Petito, bro. Just like Petito. But we gotta be careful with that stuff, guys. No, you're good. You're good. No, you're good, bro. We're just being real. It's okay. You know, that's what sucks about it, though. Was when are we just gonna just gap the 12-year-old? You know, come on, man. Make it 16 and up or something, bro. You know, then they wouldn't have to ban people and fuck with their lives and shit. You know what I mean? There should be no holds bars, dude. Whatever the fuck you want to do or say, except for, like, within reason, you know? Come on. But just, like, my lives, dude, never deserve to be banned. In my opinion. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like my lives never really deserve to be banned. What we talk about. I mean, we get edgy, but we don't get ridiculous. Oh, really? Appreciate that, bro. What? What? Where are you at, Safina? Where you at, girl? Where, Brent? Oh, that one? Yeah, what about it? PH. The Philippines. Really? What? Why? Why? Montauk. Why am I not binging on that? Peace out, Yoza. Montauk. Why am I not pinging that? I'm not pinging Montauk. That's terrible. I don't feel like a true theorist right now. Project Montauk. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. God damn. Don't get too graphic in the comments, though, guys. Just make sure you just keep it kind of G-rated if it gets too intense. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's mind control, right? Well, that's okay. Beg bong bong Marcos. Beck bong bong Marcos. What? Southern Raven. What's up? Oh, so they're using it politically, kind of like somewhere else. Jamaica. Cheech over here. I had no idea why that would be. Is it the jab? Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay. Thank you, Mermaid. I appreciate you. You're always chilling. I love it, girl. You're awesome. Knoxville, Tennessee. Talks about Philadelphia experiment and others. Nice. Very nice. No, I'm going to come up with something. I got to go through my messages. I'm gonna look up that Jack and the Beanstalk thing too. That sounds really intriguing. Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. From who revealed to her. What? What are you talking about, bro? Petrol, blah, 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 blah. Alright, cool, for sure. Fallen Fly Girl. Were you a cheerleader? So you think somebody literally from behind the camera, what, exposed of what? I like it. I like cheerleaders. Yeah, they look at her like, yeah, I am. They look at her like, they know what's wrong with her. What'd they expose? I mean, don't get too graphic, but like, what? Dude, I don't know, bro. And then you did make the team? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know the people that looked at her from behind her. Yeah. Like, they looked at her like they knew what the hell was going on about the way she freezes. That it was all white. What creature, Brent? Oh, bro, dude, bro, we're talking random, just crazy stuff. You know, I can't stop. I'm freaking dying over here, you know. Yeah, you're a badass bat. It's, dude, we kind of wind it down. We just talk, basically, I read comments and we talk back and forth and, whatever they want, pretty much. Whatever you guys want. What? When'd she say that, though? Zephyr? Another blondie. Dana Christie, 33. Is that your age? Where do you find the info? You can't find this, info on these? So, Jill Perez, time traveler. Okay, hold on. Type in, if you want to find the info on, like, the second story that I did, type in German U-boat 85 and then sea monster encounter. Yeah, that's kind of just what I do if I wind down and just kind of go back and forth with you all. And we touch on different current event topics and stuff like that. Jill Perez, anyway, there. Time traveler, Jill Perez, cool. And yeah, I get story suggestions from you guys and stuff like that. Jill Perez. Do you ever see that guy that makes bank on his lies, racing pool balls on a treadmill? Anybody ever see that guy, dude? kills me, man. I need to find a niche like that, guys, too. Like, I'll always do these lives with you guys, but, like, I need a live I can do, like, at, like noon to 3 or 4 or 5 even, that I can just knock down gifts on gifts. And I know you guys see them. I see them. Like, this little stupid little racing games that they play. They put a bunch of names in the pool, and you get so many more characters the more you donate and stuff. I actually tried that on my other live for a hot second. Tartaria, nice. Pet rocks and beer pong, nice. Yeah, right? You know what I'm saying, though, bro? The guy racing pool balls on a treadmill, like, pet rocks and beer pong, sure, yeah. You know? Trump being a time traveler, cool. What creature were you talking about there, though, Brent? What did you see? You saw a creature? I can't stand that, dude. So weird. I'm scrubbing. I'm brushing your face. I'm brushing your face. I'm scratching your back. I can't stand it, dude. So weird. So weird. Oh, yeah. What is it, bro? What is it? What you got? What you got? What? When was that? Cardi was talking about sauce she liked with her food and then repeated, I hate humans. What? Yeah. Hey, dude, nice. Makes sense there, Christine. Appreciate you, Susie Bell. And sometime I'll stop and have fun. Well, you could come over and we'll have lunch or something together if you want. I just keep hearing something. I'm always on the defense, fam. Agoraphobia, is that what it is? Stay strapped, Black 40 in my lap. Yeah. Yeah, I wish. Women ain't bold enough these days to play that shit. They all just want to lay. Oh, it's rain. It's rain. It's rain. Dom. Appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm down. I'm down the clown. I'm down the clown. Yeah. Quit setting me up. I don't like random dates, blind dates. I don't know. I'd have to FaceTime first. You know what I'm saying? I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm a soldier in this bitch. Yeah, no. I don't have the time or the patience. No. I gotta get my money first, dude. Bro. I have a quatch. What up? I like the blue eyes, the black hair. Oh, the ocean pyramids? Yeah, bet, dog. Nobody know about them ocean pyramids until I start to talk about them. Same with the big megalithic structures all over the world. Bro, we have... Dude, you should see the megaliths on Mars, bro. You don't even want to know what's on the moon, bro. Much more than bases. I'm not faded. I'm just tired, dog. All planets are luminaries. What, lights? What's that mean? What's that mean, bro? What's that mean? Oh, stop. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm down. That's great. That's what it'd be. At least, you know, it's cool. I mean, whatever, first dates, whatever, but I feel like you should at least just go on a date first, right? Yeah, add me up, bro, for sure. Yeah, I will. I'm good, bro. Trust me. I'm not usually like this, bro. It's just late as hell, dude. Like, I've been grinding on it for a while. Sometimes I get caught up in my lives, just stay forever. It's weird. Maybe I don't want to be alone or something. I don't know. It could have been so there's a giant that battled Poseidon, then I read elsewhere that was Poseidon. So could be. Johnny Myers. Christina? Nope, only you can do that, Zephyr. You're the only one that gets the green light on that. You better fly from Cali. Haha. Listen to you, Susie Bell. All right, sounds interesting. No, I agree. I agree, Jeffrey. I don't think so on that tip, but Zephyr's like, hey, now I don't share. Is that what you're gonna say? Oops. You women are crazy these days, I'm telling you. What does it look? Is it just interdimensional? Is that what you're saying? Petromalovillenal? Villeneuve? Is that your last name, bro? That's intense. That's just hella intense. Okay, just making sure, man. I feel sorry for you. That's a toughie. Nobody would ever be able to pronounce that, bro. I would like an explanation, Danielson. I've heard a lot of different theories on this, though. You know, it's all hologram and all this and that shit. Earth is a realm, okay. Its own, and each planet's its own realm, or what? Like the third dimension realm? Okay. Alright. See, I'd end up just getting left out. Just kidding. Some drink. Is that you, Johnny Meyer? You fucker. Is that you, bro? Don't be like that, bro. You better tell me, bro. Okay. I hope it is, bro. I hope you're doing good. It's good to see you, man. I asked her about you the other day. She said you're doing well. Alright, brother. I will. I will. I'm not as faded as I seem, bro. I'm really not. I am tired. I'm hitting a wall. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I'm just waiting for you to fly out, Zephyr. Come on. You're balling. You just fly out. Bro. Bro. Dude. Even if I was, bro, I've amassed 2 million followers, plus 10,000 on YouTube, plus 20,000 on Instagram. It wouldn't matter what I'm doing. Yeah, bet. Dude, I'm just a night owl, bro. I kill it. Life prolonging drink with the monatomic gold. Really? Ormy. About Ormus the other day? I didn't even know you were still here, Miss Christine. Good to see you. Usually my lives are a little more popping than this, John. Usually we're killing it. But it's late and I'm tapering, bro. I'm tapering. That devil's lettuce. These people over here. If you're in pad 20, you can try and rethink life. Clowns. But anyway, I probably should get going before I get bullying. I got bullying last time. I got fucking banned, so... When I get tired, I get ruthless at times. Ruthless. But... Stay in the light, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I'm gonna come up with something. I got some ideas. Yeah, and I got a lot of messages to check, bro, on Instagram and shit. Appreciate you, it's Dre. Yeah, make sure you tell Gramps that I appreciate that video. 3 million views, so can't beat that. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, for real, bro. Check me out, Johnny. Good to see you, guy. Good to see you. Keep doing you, man. What? You're funny. Fallen. Check. Why? You messaged me, didn't you? Yeah, no, hey. Yeah, I got your message, girl, in the Proton mail. I got you, too. I'm checking my Proton mail, too. But. And, dude, send it to my Proton mail. Night87 at Proton, Brett. 13. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to your music, too. For sure. I got you. And I will. I'll get some sleep. Promise. Cross my heart. Just after a cup of coffee, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah, for sure. I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. And hey, guys, yeah, I will. I'll read your alien story, dude. And that's another one that, dude, see, I have so much content, dude. And I show up to this live. It's just I got distracted all day and I didn't get a chance to, you know, it's like people come over, dude, and it's like, it distracts me, dude. Like, it's like I almost do need to treat this like a job. Like, if I don't do it, like, sit down and, like, go through my stuff, like, I'll miss out on a good live opportunity to have talks about, like, with, like, the abductions and all that stuff. I've had multiple people message me about theirs lately, and I haven't even been sharing them. Like, I just got to get my organization together. But, yeah. Love y'all. Stay in the light. You guys rock. And, yeah, always keep positive energy. Do unto others. All that good stuff. We'll see you. I'm going to shoot for 11. I'll put it in my bio. How about that? Put it in my bio. Whether or not I'm going to be able to be at 11 or like midnight, because I don't want to keep doing this to you guys. This you guys keeping you guys hanging around for, you know. I mean, obviously, the best thing to do would be to put notifications on it. You know, my lives where they send you a notification. That way, you aren't just chilling, anticipating and waiting. But I'm going to be better about that because I know it's a selfish thing to do. So I'm really going to be better about it. All right, love you guys. Stay in the light. Peace out.